So what are the characteristics of a hurricane? Usually, the span of destruction is anywhere between 170 to 250 kilometers. That's about 106 miles to 155 miles. The direction, wind blow in a counterclockwise spiral around the calm, and this is a roughly circular center eye where you have the most strong and deadly winds. Then in the eye, the center of the hurricane, where there are no winds and the pressure is low. In terms of the wind speed are generally categorized in terms of the kilometers per hour. And of course, they normally have a wind speed of 119 kilometers per hour. So how are hurricanes classified? They're classified using the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale, and there are 5 categories. So first, you have category 1, where wind speeds are anywhere between 119 kilometers per hour to 153 kilometers per hour. And of course, you have very dangerous winds, and these will produce damage. Then you have category number 2, which is anywhere between 154 kilometers per hour to 177 kilometers per hour, and of course extremely dangerous winds which will cause extensive damage. And then you have the major hurricanes, categories 3, 4, and 5. A category 3 hurricane is a hurricane that has winds anywhere between 178 kilometers per hour to 208 kilometers per hour, and of course devastating damage will occur. And then you have category 4, anywhere between 209 kilometers per hour to 251 kilometers per hour, and of course catastrophic damage will occur. And of course category 5, anywhere that you have 252 kilometers per hour or higher winds, and of course catastrophic damage will occur. Gasa.
Come on, man, boy.
Come on, Bill, hey, golf for sure, no. Yo, you can't go on, no.
Sterling oleh, gak boleh untuk Sterling oleh, please.
Yeah,
This is where we rode out Hurricane Beryl. Yeah, there was a roof, but we were here when it blew away. This is a story that I want to share, but it's going to be later on down the line. First, I want to show you and tell you about what happened out here. The island of Carriacou, and its people most importantly, and why they need help as fast as you can send it. This is going to be raw, it's going to be dirty, but it's something you need to see. This island's shredded. Its people are in desperate need of help. This is just the start of it.
Right now, Carriacou is finished for a couple of years.
Oh my, trust me, you don't want to experience that. It was a crazy scene. Like a movie, yeah?
I experienced Ivan already, but this one look like more worse.
It's worse.
Yeah, this worse.
It's bad. Something like Ivan. Same way, you know, Ivan. I seen it in Grenada. It didn't happen up here, but my uncle, his name is Winston.
Better overnight, Jamaica, we could see a direct hit from Hurricane Beryl. So I want to get into that, a look at the Cayman Islands. Of course, we're thinking of our friends that took a direct hit, St. Vincent the Grenadines down through Grenada, some of our islands and other areas of damage as well. We're not losing sight of you. We're Jamaica. We need to be where you need to be at sunset today. Tomorrow morning it still may be okay in some spots, but then it goes downhill quickly. So best to be where you need to be in Jamaica by this evening to ride out this hurricane. It won't quite look like this. There'll be a different form of this. I'll show you that in a second. Cayman Islands by tomorrow night. So sunset Wednesday evening, you want to be where you need to be for this system. Cayman Islands, all of this has shifted a little bit to the north, and I'll show you that. And that's why we could see even more impacts back through the Cayman Islands. So here is a powerful Beryl right now. The area in this system in Jamaica now, we have hurricane warnings up. It is going to be closer or a direct hit later tomorrow. Can't stress that enough. We are making those hurricane preparations all day in Jamaica, and then this evening we need to be where we need to be. The Cayman Islands, we have hurricane watches up. We could see even some tropical storm to hurricane conditions now in the Cayman Islands with a shift north. That's slightly better news for areas like Honduras, watching everyone, and Belize, but this will be close to Belize, but should be over toward Mexico by the time we work our way into the end of the week and the upcoming. On top of Jamaica or just to the south. Now these systems are not aligned, right? So again, it's not just a small system. You saw how big this system is, right? Beryl is huge. So anywhere, any one of these lines that would bring us hurricane conditions now to Jamaica. So we're not escaping this, and that's why we're making the prep safety first, and we hope for the best. Hopefully we get a shift as we go through the day to the south or something like that. But as of now, seeing this dangerous hurricane that will be heading closer. Now this is quickly going downhill, so you may wake up to some sun in some spots tomorrow morning in Jamaica, or at least brighter skies, and then this will be working in through the day in Jamaica with what looks like now a direct hit from Beryl, and then working its way toward the Cayman Islands. There we go in eastern Cuba. We will get rain out of this because of the shift to the north, worse weather to the south, and then either hurricane or tropical storm conditions in the Cayman Islands. It gets tricky there because if we get a direct hit, if the eye moves right over Jamaica, of course, that is land. We'd have a little weakening, a little more weakening as this moves toward the Cayman Islands. So it's kind of a wait and see for us. I'm going to break it down specifically in a moment to some of the rain totals. So here are the Cayman Islands. Here we are in the Big Island. Here we are in Jamaica. Here is Haiti as you get over toward Port-au-Prince, eastern end of Cuba. You can see here. Now, one thing with this model with the winds, it's back toward the Cayman Islands. A lot is going to hinge on if this moves directly over Jamaica or stays over the open waters. As of now, tropical storm to hurricane conditions in the Cayman Islands. We're going to be in place by tomorrow evening in the Cayman Islands. This will start to work in tomorrow night and especially overnight, and then Thursday morning with winds around 95 kilometers an hour or 60 miles per hour. If the core of this stays together more so over the water, the winds can be higher than this. I express the uncertainty. I'll let you know what I know and what I don't know. There is uncertainty, but either way, it almost doesn't matter because we're making the preps and we're going to be safe. And hopefully it's better news. And hey, it wasn't as bad as we thought or it could have been. I'll take that, but I just want you safe on that. We're in action mode. Just want you safe to begin with, and then we'll see what happens. As long as